Hi guys, this is Ben, and I'm here to talk about the upcoming Arthur Abraham Jermain Taylor fight, which is taking place next Saturday night in Berlin, Germany. Just before I do that, I just want to give a shout out to the following people, and I'm gonna read their names. That's Ashley Knuckles 1, Budapi, hope I say that right, The Wire 70905, Guard Your Grill TV, the JR Sports Brief, and Starjammer Boxing 2. If you're a boxing fan, and if you're a sports fan in general, you need to check these guys' YouTubes out. They have excellent commentaries. They give predictions of fights and just their general analysis and thoughts. And also Starjammer is the ultimate in boxing on YouTube, so check it all out. Okay, now moving on to the Jermain Taylor Arthur Abraham fight. If you've seen my video about Froch and Darrell, I said that was extremely difficult to predict, and again this is the same problem. The thing is, I think Taylor can I think Taylor can beat Abraham, but what worries me is his state of mind after just being knocked out by Froch quite brutally in the 12th round, after he was going to win. I mean, the judges had him ahead, at least two of them did. I had him ahead, of course. I'm actually a big Jermain Taylor fan. I'd like to see him beat Abraham, but I have a lot of worries because this is the second time he's been knocked out, and when a fighter gets knocked out twice, it dents his confidence severely. And he's facing a man who is undefeated, who is tough as nails, and also packs a punch, just like Froch does. I think what Taylor should do to win this fight, and who am I? I'm just a fan, but what I think he should do is, if you notice, in most of Taylor's big fights, the Pavlik first fight, the Froch fight, the Winky fight, even the Hopkins first fight, he comes out straight away and he's throwing great right hands, he builds up points leads, gets in great shots, he's got superb hand speed. This time he should not do that, because Abraham is a slow starter who keeps his hands up very high, and the majority of the shots will simply just land on Abraham's arms, which can tire a fighter out, but with Abraham I don't think it's going to do that. We've seen how tough he is, especially when he fought Miranda the first time. He fought through a broken jaw, and also Miranda's blows to the lower part, which was quite disgusting. He had 3 points taken away from that. So yeah, he's got to come out, he's got to use his brilliant jab, which he has, which he doesn't always use to great effect. Use it early, then open up with the big shots a few rounds in. He can build a healthy points lead early on just by doing that. Obviously, now talking about Abraham, his strengths. He has a tremendous chin, like Froch. He's never been down. He is relentless, because although he is not a volume puncher, when he does eventually open up, he is vicious with his punches. If you look at the second Miranda fight, which took place in America, I believe he floored Miranda 3 times in that 4th round, in which he proceeded to knock him out. He hit Miranda. The third knockdown was I think it was a left hook, and it was quite tremendous. And so we know that I think Taylor has got a decent chin. I mean, he's been down twice, I believe. It's not a big problem. His problem comes later in the rounds when he starts to get tired. And I've already stated my reasons how I think he should avoid getting tired, besides all the probably excellent training work that he's been doing. All in all, if I were to put my money on it, I would probably put my money on Abraham by knockout in the later rounds, simply because of the previous knockouts that Taylor has suffered. It's worth mentioning that this is the toughest fight Abraham has ever had as well. He's never faced a fighter of this quality, so we'll see how he reacts to that. But I hope Taylor wins, like I said, but I think my final prediction is it's going to have to be Abraham. Anyway, let me know what you think. Write some comments about what you think will happen in the fight. And well, it's just 1 week away, the Super 6 tournament. I can't wait, and I'm sure you can't either. See you later.